We're partying in the bathtub. We're partying in the bathtub. It's National Party in the Bathtub Day. Hey, good morning. It's Deacon John. It's time for the Blue Water Vicarious Schools video of the day. I'm partying in the bathtub today, obviously. It's also National Blue Jeans Day, National Soil Day, to just take care of our soil and try and prevent soil erosion. And also, it's National Ninja Day!
Here's a look at this day in history. December 5th.
In 1848, the California Gold Rush began, fueled by an announcement by President James Polk that gold nuggets had been discovered in California. On this day in 1933, Prohibition, a colorful era of speakeasies, flappers, and mobsters, ended with the passage of the 21st Amendment to the Constitution. This day in 1984, Republicans chose Newt Gingrich, the first Republican Speaker of the House in some 40 years. On this day in 1945, the Bermuda Triangle allegedly swallowed 5 Navy planes and 14 men. 2 hours after takeoff from the Florida base, Flight 19 radioed that their position was unknown, and then they vanished. No trace was ever found. And that's this day in history.
This is Franciscan Media's Saint of the Day for December 5th. Today we celebrate Saint Sabas. The name of today's saint isn't likely to sound familiar to those of us born in the West, but Saint Sabas is one of the most highly regarded patriarchs among the monks of Palestine. He's also one of the founders of Eastern monasticism. His story begins in the mid-5th century with an unhappy childhood in which he was abused and finally sought refuge in a monastery. He was drawn to the solitude of monastic life. By the age of 30, he was given permission to live the life of a hermit. He spent 5 days each week in a remote cave in Jerusalem, later in Jericho, engaging in prayer and manual labor. In time, Sabas attracted up to 150 followers who lived in individual huts grouped around a church. In his early 50s, Sabas finally began studies for the priesthood. He became abbot among a large community of monks, but continued to hear the call to live as a hermit. Over the years, he traveled throughout Palestine, preaching the faith and bringing many back to the church. Sabas died in 532 at the monastery at Mar Saba, which is still in existence. The news
verse of the day is from the Gospel of Matthew. He said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the greatest and first commandment. And a second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these 2 commandments hang all the law and the prophets." And joke of the day. What is an elf's favorite thing to do in school? The alphabet. Have a great day.